Seated in the theater today are family and friends who have, in many different ways, supported these candidates to reach the goals represented by this ceremony. And on the platform are the college faculty and staff who have motivated, encouraged, and inspired these students as they completed their coursework and their college experience. And before us are the candidates for graduation, who have become good friends, mentors, and colleagues, developing relationships that will serve them well as they move into the future together. We join then, as members of an extended support network, to celebrate our involvement with these candidates and to witness their accomplishment. And that celebration now begins. Presiding over this commencement ceremony is the president of the Pennsylvania College of Technology, Dr. Davy Jane Gilmore.
Good afternoon. Seriously. Good afternoon. Thank you. I'm particularly here today to say good afternoon to the soon-to-be graduates of the Pennsylvania College of Technology, and then most importantly as well, the families and friends who are here. So on behalf of the administration, the faculty, and the staff of Penn College, I want to welcome you to these commencement ceremonies for the spring class of 2017. Spring is a time of rebirth and renewal in the natural world, and I must say, I feel rejuvenated every May, especially when I have the pleasure of shaking the hands of hundreds of newly minted graduates as they cross the stage in this beautiful theater. They are eager to embark upon the new exciting journeys and life adventures. It is a privilege that I have enjoyed for nearly 2 decades as president of this institution. It is a ritual and a rite of passage for students that I have never taken for granted. Your minds are probably racing right now with thoughts of the impending celebration and wonderful dinner waiting for you after this event. It's also probably an exciting time that you've been able to reconnect with your family and friends who have supported you along the way. And as they should look at this day as a celebratory one as well. Those thoughts are overwhelming. Others people in the room may be tinged with a bit of uncertainty that accompanies a new venture, whether it involves launching a new career or continuing your education. I encourage you to revel in the day. The celebrations and the uncertainties alike. Take none of this for granted. Years from now, you will look back on this milestone moment and moments like this as some with some very special fondness. The Penn College community joins your family and your friends in celebrating your achievements and in recognizing what they signal and symbolize. These are your prospects in life. Penn College's degrees that work can serve as a passport to secure employment, but the particulars of this journey have been and will be mostly up to you. I have faith in your commitment and your resolve. We look forward to the many contributions that you will make in the days and the years to come. The future for you begins now. Savor this occasion and remember, share your memories with us on using #PCTGrad. Now this is the time when most college presidents would solemnly say, please put away your phones and turn off the noise. This is Penn College, and we are a college of technology. So I would like you to turn on your phones, and I'm going to take the first selfie of the day. We would like to hear about your day at #PCTGrad, and we'd like to see the memories that you capture as you go through our commencement ceremonies. And with that, our ceremony begins. Thank you.
May I now introduce Mr. Elliot Strickland, Chief Student Affairs Officer.
President Gilmore, Senator Yaw, Provost Starkey, distinguished faculty and staff, family, friends, and most importantly, the May 2017 graduating class. It is my great pleasure this afternoon to introduce your student commencement speaker, Lauren Krause. It's not often that a student like Lauren comes around. She is one of the most involved students we have ever had, a student development assistant, a relationship violence prevention trainer and facilitator, a resident assistant, a senior resident assistant, a fitness center assistant, a senior resident assistant, a presidential student ambassador, a community and commuter assistant, and a living learning community mentor. We're gonna have to hire a lot more assistants now that she's graduating. Because of her involvement in service, she's been consistently recognized by college staff and her peers. She received the Tracy Garris Leadership Award, the Student Leader Legacy Scholarship. She was chosen as an Awesome Women Exemplar, and she was elected into leadership positions within the Off-Campus Housing Organization. But what makes Lauren special is not that she has been so involved. Rather, it is why she engaged at this level in the first place. First, Lauren understands personally the incredible impact that the college experience can have, not just inside the classroom, but outside the curriculum as well. Society sometimes makes jokes about going to college to find yourself. With Lauren, her Penn College experience did not help her find herself. It unveiled who she already was. The second thing that sets Lauren apart is her commitment to helping and advocating for those who are historically marginalized in our society. This is most evident in her advocacy for her fellow students and her internships with PA Treatment and Healing and the college's Disability Services Office, where she worked with students on the autism spectrum and led the effort to create a day-long conference for high school students with disabilities who wanted to attend college. At last night's Penn College Awards ceremony, Anthony Pace, our Director of Student Activities, introduced Lauren by asking those in the room to raise their hand if Lauren has positively impacted their life. The number of hands in the air was a testament to Lauren's lasting impact on our community. Several weeks ago, Lauren was awarded the Student Leader of the Year Award. Last night, she was one of 15 students to receive a Penn College Award, and tonight she will be awarded, along with Morgan Kaiser, the President's Award for Leadership and Service. But today, Lauren graduates cum laude with a Bachelor of Science in Applied Human Services with minors in both criminal justice and psychology. It gives me great pleasure to introduce your 2017 student commencement speaker, Ms. Lauren J. Krause.
Thank you, Elliot, for that introduction. I also want to take the time to thank you, Emma, and Carolyn for supporting me in the past 2 years with guidance and love. I can never thank you three enough. Whoa. I am overwhelmed, I don't know about you guys, with the experience to kick off this commencement. I'm thankful to be a piece of this graduation and leave you, my classmates, with words of encouragement into the future. To my classmates, we're here, we did it. And this is just the start of the rest of our lives. Today, in the past 2, 3, 4, or more years, is just one piece of the foundation that we've all built for our future. After today, you can say that you've earned a degree that works. But I continue to challenge yourselves to keep working, because that degree will only work as hard as you do. As I reflect on the life that brought me to stand up in front of you today, it amazes me how much hard work that we've all put in to be where we are today. I think back to my freshman year and remember the dissatisfaction that I had with where I was with my life. As we all know, we balance many different titles. Some of us are mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, girlfriends, boyfriends, and these different titles are only just one piece of who we are. During my freshman year, I actually considered dropping out and not even finishing with my education and entering the workforce. This is a piece of my career that I usually keep to myself. If it wasn't for the light at the end of the tunnel that Kim Castle asked me to get involved, I would not be standing in front of you today. What allows us to stand tall amongst others is not the investment that we've made in the degree, but the investment that we've made in ourselves. Because one person took the time to give me a light in the dark place, I've dedicated my time, as Elliot pointed out, to be a light for somebody else. I challenge you all to do the same. My experiences here have provided me the opportunity to meet many others in the Penn College community that led me in a direction of my life I would have never have expected. Thank you for giving me the gift of happiness, challenges, and guidance from my supervisors Anthony Pace, Katie Mackey, Becky Shaner, and Kay Dunkelberter. You have all provided me a positive environment to flourish into the person I am today. Thank you. I also want to take the time and thank the Human Services Department on providing me skills and an education on something I'm super passionate about. On behalf of my classmates, I want to thank the entire Penn College community for being a piece of the foundation that built us, the class of 2017. Each piece of your life contributes to how you view yourself and how you view others. I'm thankful to look down and see all the caps of blue and black and all the different threads that make us all the individuals that we are. I see leaders, I see hard workers, but most importantly, right now, I can see all of your success. I continue to challenge yourself, and don't ever be afraid to take a risk. As you continue on the new chapter of your life, never forget the places that you've come from. I'm personally thankful to share this moment with all of you now. I'm proud to be the class of 2017 here at Penn College. We all came from different places, and we will spread ourselves throughout this world. But remember, we now all share this one piece of Penn College's story. I cannot forget to point out the foundation that led us all here. Moms, dads, friends, and family, you painted a path of support, love, and guidance, and without you, we all wouldn't be here. And this experience does not go unnoticed by the number of people in this room. On behalf of the class of 2017, thank you for supporting someone in this room to accomplish this great honor of the degree they're receiving today. My last and biggest thanks goes out to the people who care about me the most, my friends and family. Thank you for supporting my crazy ideas, my messy nature, and my overall craziness. And if any of you know me, I'm super crazy. I would not be the person I am without any of you. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for pushing me and challenging me to be strong enough to stand tall in front of everyone today. Jacob, my little big brother, thank you for making me challenge myself to be a good role model. I can't imagine who I would be without you. You're my truest friend, and I love you. Congrats to the class of 2017. Take a huge breath. The best is yet to come. My final thoughts: carry yourself in your life with pride. P for power, the understanding that you are strong enough to take on many challenges this world will provide for you. You're truly powerful and have so much more to accomplish. R, respect. Respect yourself and challenge others. Find the strength within yourself. Integrity, always be honest with yourself. Be prideful in the things you've already done and are yet to accomplish. And do everything out of the kindness of your heart. D for dedication, continue to work hard. We have so much more to do. This degree is just the beginning on the rest of our story. E, extraordinary. We're all extraordinary, and I want you all to continue to be unique in what you do. We're all bound to do remarkable things. Now that we are alumni, we are a reflection of Penn College. We need to show the world Penn College pride. Let's take on this world.
The Alumni Achievement Award recognizes an alumnus or an alumna from the Pennsylvania College of Technology from the past 10 years, whose postgraduate life includes noteworthy professional accomplishments or dedicated volunteer service to the college and/or community, who has demonstrated the importance of his or her Penn College education. During this ceremony, we honor Tom Ginatazio, a 2006 graphic design graduate who on his chosen field reflects the value of his degree. Now working in Washington, D.C., Tom was profiled in the fall issue of Penn College magazine, where we learned that his innovative and entrepreneurial spirit began in second grade, selling hand-drawn likenesses of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to his classmates for $1 apiece. Such marketplace savvy has served him well. Tom is the director of product design tools for InVision App Incorporated, which bills itself as the world's leading design collaboration platform with more than 1 million users daily, including Adobe, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Uber. He describes his role as a mini CEO, interacting with 200 employees worldwide to develop products and bring them to market. He obtained that position after selling his company and its acclaimed web design tool, Macaw, to InVision in January of 2016. And I quote, "I'm extremely thankful for Penn College," says Tom, who is featured in a video on our YouTube channel. "It really helped me find and understand my purpose in life. The college gave me skills and confidence to go out and achieve it." Faculty member Brian Flynn characterizes him as quiet, respectful, humble, and intelligent. And he goes on to say, and I quote, "I think Tom is successful because he listens to what he is told, does a great job of processing the information, and works very hard and is always trying to learn." As we turn the tables and listen to him, please join me in congratulating Tom Giannattasio for today's deserving recipient of the Penn College Alumni Achievement Award.
Thank you, Dr. Gilmore. Thank you, everyone here, and congratulations on today. I also want to say thank you to my beautiful wife, who is here with me, my two daughters, who are being surprisingly quiet, and of course, Mom. Mom is here as well. I'm pretty sure my mom would disagree with everything that Mr. Flynn said. I don't know if he's here, but I don't know if she would agree with that. Quite honestly, I can't believe that I'm here getting an Alumni Achievement Award. I don't think my mom ever saw that coming. Back in high school, I was not the most studious person, I suppose. The only award that my high school ever gave to me was the title of class clown, which wasn't exactly seen as prestigious in my household. So when I went away to college, needless to say, I think my parents' expectations were a little lower than Alumni Achievement Award. But Penn College sort of changed my trajectory. I met a number of professors here who were very influential. One in particular had a very lasting impact on me. His name was Mr. Pat Murphy. I don't know if anyone in this room ever had Mr. Murphy, because he retired a few years ago, but he was notorious for being, I guess, brutally honest with students, is the way to put it. Here's some chuckles. If he didn't like your work, he would rip it off the wall and throw it away. This was a normal occurrence. He would sometimes call your work words that I won't say because I have a 4-year-old daughter over here. And you know that may be demoralizing for some, but for me, it actually gave me the motivation and the focus that I needed on my work to go out and succeed. And it taught me that I don't have to settle for average work. I should push myself and try to succeed more. And so when walking away from Penn College, I didn't just walk away with this set of technical skills. I walked away with the character that I really needed to succeed. So I just want to say thank you to Penn College for helping me prove my parents wrong. Thank you.
Congratulations. The Veronica M. Music Master Teacher Award, renamed in 2006 in honor for the first recipient 24 years earlier, is the most prestigious of our faculty tributes. The commemorative medal, which is as substantial as the responsibility it reflects, has been awarded only 30 times in the history of the college. As someone whose Penn College career began in the classroom, I have many fond memories as my years as a faculty member, and I have this distinct honor this afternoon, of enshrining our 31st master teacher, whose portrait will join a wall of illustrious predecessors on the second floor of the Madigan Library. As I've said in past ceremonies, I like to keep these as a surprise as long as possible. So here are a few edited comments from the peers about this year's deserving recipient. And I'm going to quote, wants to make sure that our program is the best of its kind and the most current with all of the technologies in industry, leads by example every day, improving the instruction we deliver to our students, has a good rapport with students and faculty, always encouraging others to achieve higher goals, acknowledges interesting techniques discovered by students, gives credit where it's due, and the students feel awesome to be recognized by him. Other support and assistance whenever asked, and offers it, and shares that knowledge and experience with faculty and students. Constantly pushing all of us to better ourselves and make sure we are up to date on all the software so that the students are also learning new tricks. And the one that will end the lingering suspense. He is driven to make Penn College a worldwide leader in CAD technology and proves that every day through the dedication that he has to his students, through the awards and recognition that he brings to the college. As he now prepares himself to come to the podium, let me flesh out the picture for you. Our newest master teacher holds an associate degree from John Tyler Community College, a bachelor's degree from Virginia Tech, and a master's degree and doctoral degree from East Tennessee State University. So he should now get up out of his chair and start walking up because he's in the audience right now. He often tells his students, who have immortalized his phrase on t-shirts, no less, if you do something right, save it. He has done something right over and over again. A true leader in his field who inspires his students and his colleagues to become the same. It is my personal pleasure and honor today to present the 2017 Veronica M. Music Master Teacher Award to J.D. Mather, Associate Professor of Engineering and Design Technology. Can you hold that? I'll give you this and you can say something.
Those who know me know that my favorite TV show is Survivor. I've just been blindsided. So I have no prepared remarks, but I want to thank my students. Really, this is their award because I have a really great group of students. Cole, this is the last time I get to give you a hard time, and the key to this, going off the last speaker, is I learned to, instead of saying that work is garbage, say that work is rubbish with a British accent, and then come back with some good work. So thank you guys.
Surprise number one. For more than a century now, our historic forerunners, teaching has been the heart of our mission and our national success. Just as our students supply boundless curiosity and energy, our instructors and our professors provide peerless guidance and know-how. For their essential role in the education give and take, members of our full-time faculty, chosen as inspiring exemplars in our laboratories and classrooms, are honored each May through the Distinguished Teaching Awards. By the end of the weekend, 3 faculty members will have joined those selected over the past 35 years. In addition to the newest master teacher that you just met, we will present this weekend's first of 2 Excellence in Teaching Awards this afternoon. I encourage you to visit PC Today later this weekend to see our 3rd award winner that'll be made tomorrow. While it doesn't always go as planned, I'm going to try to keep this one a surprise as well. An incredibly enthusiastic professor who does nothing but encourage good work, sets high standards for students and is committed to quality work, but above everything else, demands that students respect and be advocates for one another. treats the classroom as a real-world working environment, and presents us with real-world issues and expectations that we will face. He has given so much of personal time to further the knowledge and opportunities of our students, and he invests nothing less than that in their success. One of the most encouraging and helpful professionals I've ever met. He alone aided in my securing 2 internships, 2 studio tours, a professional lecture, and an awards ceremony. He has given so much of his personal time to further the knowledge and opportunities of students because he invests everything in their success. He's a real encouragement to me in my program. He loves his job, he loves his students, and he loves Penn College. A 6-year member of the Penn College faculty, he holds 2 bachelor's degrees from Susquehanna University and a master's degree from Marywood University. Please join me in congratulating the first 2017 Excellence in Teaching Award winner, Nicholas Stevenson, instructor in graphic design.
Thank you so much. This means a tremendous amount to me. Teaching here at Penn College has been an absolute, the joy of my professional career. And if we're to believe anything in this award, truthfully, it's because of the students that are here. They challenge me on a constant basis. They inspire me. They're creative, hardworking, diligent, and it's just been a wonderful opportunity to be here and teach here, and I really appreciate this. So thank you to everybody. Thank you to everyone who nominated me, to the entire Penn College community, and congratulations to all the graduates and their families. Thank you.
Congratulations to Nick and to JD. I always love to see our excellent faculty recognized. Ladies and gentlemen, as many of you know, the legal corporate body of the Pennsylvania College of Technology is its board of directors. This is the body that by our charter is given the final responsibility for the governance, welfare, and all other interests pertaining to the college. Though some responsibilities may be delegated, ultimate authority rests in the board. At this time, I'd like to call upon Senator Gene Yaw, Chairman of the Board of Directors, to authorize conferring of degrees at this ceremony. Senator Yaw.
This is a very special occasion for all of you. The degrees being awarded have come from hard work, from the guidance and wisdom of the faculty, and from strong support from your family and friends. On behalf of the Board of Directors, I extend to all of the graduates our congratulations and best wishes. And to all the supporting family, members, faculty, and friends, I extend our thanks for your support. Now I turn to my official duty. Dr. Gilmore, by virtue of the authority vested in the Board of Directors of the Pennsylvania College of Technology, I authorize you, on behalf of the board, to confer on each of these candidates the degrees earned as certified by the appropriate school dean.
Will the candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree please rise? Dr. Gilmore, upon the recommendation of the faculty, I'm pleased to inform you that these women and men have satisfactorily completed the requirements for the Bachelor of Science degree.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Directors of the Pennsylvania College of Technology, I do hereby confer upon you the Bachelor of Science degrees that you have earned with all of their rights and privileges, and with congratulations from the Board of Directors, the faculty, and the administration. Congratulations.
You may be seated. Will the candidates for all associate degrees and certificates please rise? Dr. Gilmore, upon the recommendation of the faculty, I'm pleased to inform you that these men and women have satisfactorily completed the requirements for their respective associate degrees and certificates.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Directors of the Pennsylvania College of Technology, I hereby confer upon you the associate degrees and certificates that you have earned with all of their rights and privileges, and with congratulations from the Board of Directors, the faculty, and the administration. Congratulations. Please remain standing, and with the baccalaureate graduates, please stand as well. Everybody stand up. Ladies and gentlemen, you entered this theater not very long ago as candidates for the degrees that you have earned. It was my honor in conferring those degrees upon you. As a symbol of your entry into the learned world of women and men, I'm going to ask you to join me as I turn the tassel of your graduation class representative. This will symbolize to the world that you are, in fact, now a graduate of the Pennsylvania College of Technology. Thank you. You may be seated. As individuals and institutions, we all pass through clear stages of development, points in time where we grow in new roles and new responsibilities. This ceremony is one of those transition events for all of the graduates. Today, we will recognize individuals with academic honors. Outstanding academic achievement will be recognized for all students. The gold, silver, or white cords that they wear during these ceremonies, white for honors, silver for high honors, and gold for highest honors, will identify these students. Blue cords will signify academic achievement for certificate students. And in addition, we are proud to recognize the graduates who are members of Phi Theta Kappa. Their gold stoles and gold tassels will identify them. And we are also proud to recognize the graduates of the Alpha Chi Honor Society, and white stoles will identify those students. We'd now like to take a moment and recognize the veterans identified by the red, white, and blue cords they wear who are graduating, including those who have served on active duty, as well as those currently serving in all branches of the military. I would ask our veteran graduates to please stand. If you remain standing, I'd like to tell the audience a little bit about our graduates. One of them has a Purple Heart. 2 of them have Bronze Stars, 24 Iraq campaign medals, and 39 Afghanistan campaign medals. We are very proud of our veterans. You may be seated. At this time, Dr. Carolyn Strickland, Vice President for Enrollment Management and Associate Provost, and the respective school representatives will present the candidates for graduation. We know that you'd like to take your own pictures of this event, and we simply ask that you keep the area in front of the official photographer open so that they may capture their picture as well. Otherwise, you may come down front if you'd like in a rather orderly fashion. And with that, we will begin. Thank you.
President Gilmore, I would like to present the graduates in Information Technology in the School of Industrial Computing and Engineering Technologies, with specializations in Information Assurance and Security, Networking, Software and Application Development and Information Management, Software Development in Gaming and Simulation, and Tech Support.
Thank you.
John M. Accordino. James Nicholas Ahern. Adam Taylor Finero Check. Evelyn E. Hill. Brian James Huss. Zachary Lewis Lundberg. Stephen Bernard Peters. Craig R. Bammel. Andrew J. Brady. William Timothy Gill. Trent E. Goodhart. Tucker Jean Harner. Stephen A. Matuska. Stephen Michael Roll. Antone N. Tesfaye. Stephen Matthew Umstead, Jr. Robert Stephen Voroshak II. Michael E. Zalatan. Ryan William Conklin. Timothy E. Duclos. Dane W. Engler. Danielle Elizabeth Everett. Jason R. Horton. Michael Henry Klein. Joseph Donald Pritchett. Nicholas Ronald Pro. Cody A. Schamberg. Nicholas M. Caruso. Deval Devendra Desai. Charles Jacob Lynn Haynes. Zachary Bryce Raffa. Peter Wim Van Hemet. Legend Lore Cox. Stephen Paul Fantasky. Mitchell T. Hoffman. Jonathan Richard Laza. Sarah Jane Zalke.
President Gilmore, I present the graduates of Engineering Design Technology, Industrial Design, Engineering CAD Technology within the School of Industrial Computing and Engineering Technologies.
Thank you.
Logan Joseph Baxter. Jack Philip Bayless. Ian Matthew Dorman. Clark William Fuller. Adam C. Hoffman. Patrick A. Holtree. Zachary R. Hopple. Shannon R. Kanar. Corey John Miller. Vitter Meta Ramlal. Cole David Romanowski. Aaron C. Smith. Quinn P. Worley. Jeffrey Lee Bennett, Jr. Sean P. Christie. Rebecca Ann Creasy. Anthony David Sipe.
President Gilmore, I present the graduates of Building Automation Technology, Electrical Technology, Electrical Mechanical Maintenance Technology, Mechatronics Engineering Technology, Renewable Energy Technologies, Electrical Occupations, all within the School of Industrial Computing Engineering Technologies.
Thank you. James Joseph Burnett. Corey M. Callahan. Jacob Addison Cram. Jacob Matthew Diorio. Brian Richard Friedrich. Seth Tyler Hickson. Robert Louis Jenkins III. Nicholas Andrew Kukinda. Troy Tanner Lead. Grayson P. Meese. Christopher Frank Murphy. Troy Andrew Padasak. Michael C. Rodarmel. G. Schmid. Christopher G. Schmid. Donald Scott Summerfeld. James Pancake Sinnel. Dallin S. White. Jacob Robert Wambacker. Nicholas J. Zernhelt. Jeffrey R. Bucas. William Robert Cassidy IV. David Patrick Owen Connell. Britton G. Coons. Brian T. Devine. Clinton Forrest Dibble. George S. Facetta. Anthony M. Getz. Brett Tyler Hope. Zachary Allen Knable. John Anthony McGowan. Thomas Michael Mararkey. Cole Francis Myers. Patrick D. Myers. Garrett Scott Oxley. Mason Storm Peters. Alec D. Vaughn. Justin David Zimmerman. Seth Daniel Koch. Ryan Armando Oswald. Kyle R. Williams. Nathan John Wolf. Cortland R. Byer. Rebecca Jean Carruthers. William Cox. Joshua David Seeley. Elijah Gale Treywick. Nicholas A. Daniels. Tell me your name, Carson. Carson Clickus. Do you need my card? That'd be good, but that's okay. Carson Clickus. John Patrick Murray. Colton R. Temple. Eric M. Wanzak. Zachary Paul Fran. Cody H. Grimes. James P. Preston, Jr.
President Gilmore, I present the graduates of Electronics and Computer Engineering Technology and Electronics and Computer Engineering Technology, Robotics and Automation emphasis within the School of Industrial Computing and Engineering Technologies.
Thank you.
Faraz Shakir Al-Sheikh. Brianna N. Baker. Kobe Draven Bittinger. Kevin David Bloom. Matthew Ryan Chilati. James Paul Davidson. Alexander William Griffith. Nathan Andrew Machak. Zachary R. Althouse. Darren Thomas Bowser. Gary F. Berger. Ashton J. Francis. Nicholas A. Oakes. Timothy R. Thompson. Andrew R. Tutrone.
President Gilmore, I present the graduates of Manufacturing Engineering Technology, Automated Manufacturing Technology, Machine Tool Technology, all within the School of Industrial Computing and Engineering Technology.
Thank you.
Adnan Khalil Al-Jumah. Stanley Anthony Antosh. Corey Michael Bangs. Ryan Dean Barlett. Clinton R. Bettner. Giovanni Antonio Callway. Douglas W. Dabrowski. Christopher Michael Fairs. Sorry. How do you say that? Kuzma. Bryce Lynn Kuzma. Alexander T. Martin. Caleb J. Martin. Michael B. McMullen. Jarrett Luke Miley. Brian K. Miller. Garrett A. Miller. Taylor R. Rank Delaney. Zachary Landon Roten. Jared Bryce Tarr. Andrew J. Wassel. Alexander Wesley Wireman. Scott C. Wolfgang. Ethan Timothy McGill. Nathaniel T. Stahl. Aaron J. Wise.
President Gilmore, I present the graduates of Applied Technology within the School of Industrial Computing and Engineering Technologies.
Thank you.
Daniel L. Canty. Patricia A. Hintz.
President Gilmore, I present the graduates of Plastics and Polymer Engineering Technology within the Schools of Industrial Computing and Engineering Technologies.
Thank you.
Yassine Salama Alanazi. Ahmed Sahoud Al-Harbi. Omar Abdullah Al-Jalal. Abdulaziz Al-Omani. Ahmed Abdullah Hakim Al-Subahai. Logan Alexander Bauer. Seth Evan Cook. Andrew E. Fish. Joseph Robert Gardner. Calvin Leroy Holland, Jr. Austin Neil Klingelhofer. Zachary Adam Moretic. Ryan Steele Shrimp. Justin E. Smith.
President Gilmore, I present Welding and Fabrication Engineering Technology, Welding Technology, Welding within the School of Industrial Computing and Engineering Technology.
Thank you.
Brandon William Ashford. Corey W. Biltz. Patrick G. Daniels. Jameson Patrick Deal. Zachary Elias Edwards. Tyler Micah France. Kyle C. Garman. Eric F. Geyer. Taylor L. Heath. Eamon Michael Henry. Seth Charles Langford. Paul Douglas Light, Jr. Alexander M. Martinez. Colin Daniel McOdrum. Nicholas John Mahala. Andrew Spence Norton. Aaron James Parko. Daniel J. Peppernick. Stephanie M. Puckley. Jesse Timothy Sable. George Warren Settle III. Dylan L. Swank. Can you say that for me? Arcanite Sudell Duran Winfrey. David Paul Young. Charles R. Boyer. Kevin T. Burkholder. Mark L. Cantafio. Colby A. Dull. Justin M. Fairchild. Ty Jacob Hewitt. William I. Horn III. Andrew Curtis Klepper. Christian J. Moses. Kelsey Q. Neff. John Ballard Prime. Gabriel M. Stein. Joseph M. Taylor. Dalton W. Brandt.
President Gilmore, I present the graduates of Graphic Design, Advertising Art within the School of Sciences, Humanities, and Visual Communications.
Ainsley Renee Bennett. Alexander Elton Campbell. Julius John Kasari IV. Zachary Tyler D'Antonio. Aaron M. Jacob.
Thank you.
Morgan Nicole Kaiser. Alyssa Ann Keese. John S. Kraus. Nicole Amber Kunze. Courtney D. Lose. Christina M. McFadden. Andrea Lene Neff. Catherine Elizabeth Purnell. Ashley Michelle Rory. Haley Jo Singer. Todd Richard Sirkovich. Nicholas Joseph Vitak. Eliza R. Wyman. Brandon C. Harris.
President Gilmore, I introduce to you the graduates of individual studies within the School of Sciences, Humanities, and Visual Communications.
Donna J. Hackenberg. Daniel F. Jones.
Dr. Gilmore, I present the graduates of the School of Applied Human Services, Emergency Management Technology, Early Childhood Education, and Human Services, all within School of Sciences, Humanities, and Visual Communications.
Sally Ann Combs. Jordan Colin Corman. Stacy Lynn French. Ashley N. Irish. Kelsey A. Lynch. Jenna Michelle Marconi. Trista Bethany Musser. Victoria L. Stonebreaker. Emily V. Lenhart. Daniel Scott Lewis. Jamie Lee Steer. Christopher H. Warney. Alyssa Lynn Bachman.
Thank you.
Kayla M. Deal. Marissa Jane Dunn. Kirsten A. Frank. Lindsay Caitlin Klein. Felicia E. McGackey. Megan Olivia Roop. Caitlin R. Stewart. Alicia Marie Stoker. Zoe Renee Tressler. Leah Tubil Ditmar. Natasha Marie Dunn. Chanel Corrine Johnson. Ashley R. Klenchik. Kelly Ann Shaheen. And Lauren J. Krause.
Your connection with the college does not end today. You're now members of the Penn College Alumni Association. The Alumni Association is your main link between you and your alma mater. I encourage you to keep in touch with the Alumni Relations Office. You will hear from the office via email and their alumni news, as well as on Facebook, of course. I look forward to welcoming you back to campus to future alumni events, where we can be sure to hear about your incredible successes. It's important that you keep your contact information up to date for us as well. In about 6 months, you're going to get a survey, a graduate survey that's really important to us. And so I would encourage you to complete the survey and let us know how you're doing. Now, this is the time at the end of the ceremony when everybody's looking at their watch and saying, "Is it over yet?" So I'm going to ask for your indulgence for just 2 minutes, I promise. And I really want to just talk to the graduates with all due respect to the family and friends here. You know, it's my honor to be the last person to speak to you before you go out into the real world. You have touched our lives in ways that you may not have any reason to believe. You entered this campus and this community any number of years ago, and you did so with optimism, excitement, and nervousness. But now you leave us, and you leave us with the skills and the confidence to make a difference in the world. There are faculty behind me who cared about you and worked with you and cajoled you to help you get to this day. There are family members in the audience who took a lot of hard work and time and commitment to help you as well. What you need to understand is that this has been a two-way street for us. And now, believe it or not, it is hard to say goodbye. You've heard about Lauren, you heard about other classmates, you've heard about each other, and there are many of you who've done things that we haven't heard about. But here's the deal. We can hear about them as you go out in the world today and make a difference. You know, when I get ready for commencement, I start to think about other commencements. And often people say, what do presidents think about during the ceremony itself? So while it sounds really somber, I'm going to tell you a humorous story about last year's commencement that I think is what makes Penn College a special place. I came down the steps from upstairs where we get ready, and there's a little bench out there. And as you can see, I get to stand through most of this. So I thought I'd take the last minute I have and sit. So I sat down at the bench where the paramedics usually sit, and I was collecting my thoughts and reviewing my remarks for the closing. And a young man walked over to me, and he said, "Congratulations." He said, "It's so wonderful to see someone at your age graduating from college." It happened. And so I looked up at him and I said, "Thank you." And then I walked over to Senator Yaw and the rest of the platform party and I said, "What do you think he's going to do when Dr. Starkey introduces me?" Some suggested that I ask him to come see me afterwards so we could have a picture taken. But here's the deal. About 30 seconds later, I thought, how must those non-traditional students feel? And as you came across the stage today, I was reminded of that story. There are those of you in the audience today who can experience that feeling. And so while it's a great story for me to tell, it's really a summary, I think, of what makes Penn College special. Because regardless if this is the place you came right after high school, the place you came right after the military, or the place you came right after you put the rest of your family through college or work or whatever you did, it's a place that you were able to find a way for a new chapter and a new life. So my wish for you today on behalf of all of us is a quote from Mark Twain, who said, 20 years from now, you will be more discouraged by the things you did not do than the things you did do. So here's the deal. Throw away the bow lines, sail away from your safe harbors, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore and dream and discover. And for most of us and most of all, please come back and make us Penn College proud, because we are very proud of you. Congratulations.
I invite those who are able to stand. Gentlemen, remove your caps, and everyone to join in the singing of the Penn College alma mater. The words may be found on page 2 of your program.
Nestle